And we're talking to Michael Iceberg. I'm Charlie Brown, the webmaster at michaelicebergmusic.com. We're going to do another Ask Michael. And hi, Michael. How you doing, sir?
I can't wait to hear the next question.
I gotta ask you because I know people are going to notice. You got a black eye. What did you do? Did Hedda give that to you?
Actually, I would have loved to joke and tell you that she did. But I woke up Wednesday morning and I washed my face and I noticed I had a black eye and I felt it and it didn't hurt and I didn't have any trouble seeing out of that eye, and I guess a blood vessel broke or something because there's nothing wrong and it's about half what it was.
It's a mystery black eye. Well, you take care of it, sir.
Oh, I will. I'm not doing much about it.
And that was not the Ask Michael question, by the way.
Oh, okay. That was so easy.
We'll just put that one up on the website, and
Okay.
that'll be no.
Well, certainly anybody that would like to know why I have a black eye.
That's right. That would take care of it right there. And okay, here is our question, sir. I'm going to ask you a question, and it has an exception to it. The question is, tell us about your most memorable performance with the Iceberg machine. And here's the exception. I'm sure that The Tonight Show was amazing and one of your fondest memories, but I'm going to accept that one because we've talked about that in an Ask Michael question before. So other than the Tonight Show appearance, is there one particular performance, something at a college, something at a trade show, one particular show you did at either of the Magic Kingdoms, when you were touring in other countries, anything? Is there one particular show that really, really stands out in your memory? And if so, tell us about that show.
Well, I have come to one as you've been talking, and on YouTube these days there's a video sampler kind of from Chris Boomer.
Right.
My old partner. I don't mean old. Sorry, Doc. My former, well, we're always going to be partners, but it's a video that shows it was like a promo video. That's what it was.
We have it linked
in this location, in that location.
We have it linked on the website.
Playing it with a group of with an orchestra. And that performance was certainly my most hilarious performance.
Where was that?
I was in Hollywood, Charlie.
Yeah.
And I was going to have a PR firm, and in fact, I did. And my agent told me, you need a PR firm. So they put a new brochure together for me, and the man who was designing it, and nobody has come up, by the way, with any copies of this logo we had. It was a pyramid with keyboard on it.
Yeah.
And it was really cool, but I haven't seen it. I don't know where it exists anymore. Mm-hmm. However, he said, well, we need a one-line description to put under your name, Michael Iceberg, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
What is it? I said, just say Michael Iceberg, the Boston Pops, all by himself. When I said that silly thing, call it Michael Iceberg, the Boston Pops, all by himself.
Yeah.
The man thought I was serious, and he said, "Well, no, they'll sue you." And I said, "Oh, that would be so much fun." But you have to understand that in no stretch of the imagination did I ever think that I could replace even one member of an orchestra, nor would I want to.
Right.
Because nuance is the name of the game, and I can't play any instrument on a keyboard the way the instrumentalists who really play that instrument would play it. And so it was funny that I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years later, and I got this idea for having a show where I actually did challenge the orchestra to a duel.
Yeah.
And I was hired by American Tobacco Company.
Mm-hmm.
And a performance in San Antonio, Texas,
Yeah.
happened where they had a symphony orchestra as well as Michael Iceberg and the Iceberg Machine right there.
Yeah.
And a man named Richard Heyman was conducting the orchestra. It was the Austin Symphony. And we did some I had a friend named Max DiGiulio who made some special arrangements, and the show went it was really fun. It was like, it started out with like a prize fighter. An announcer came out and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, with 54 crates of this and this and stuff like that, Michael Iceberg, the challenger, versus the orchestra with, I don't know, 20 strings or, I don't know, gosh knows, all the different instruments."
Yeah.
And then we had a set of requirements. You know how, like in figure skating, they would have each person performs the required.
Right.
So they had a flute player came out and play the flute, and I said, "Gee, I couldn't do that." But then I played the girl singer. I said, "Well, could you do that?" Anyway, we had a lot of this. Anything you could do, I could do better.
Yeah.
And then we played the third Brandenburg Bach's third Brandenburg Concerto.
Yeah.
The third movement.
Yep.
And the way that piece works, there's one time through and then another time through, and then the second part you do twice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first time through, I did it.
Yeah.
And the second time through, they did it. And then we did it together, and it was really cool. It was so great. And we had all these arrangements made, so they had orchestration. Max DiGiulio did it.
Right.
And we played the Stars and Stripes Forever in a giant flag unfurled, like the whole width of this stage. Like,
oh, that's neat.
How many feet? 60, 70 feet? Something like that. Maybe more than that.
Okay,
and
anybody watching this video, if you were by any chance at that performance, we want you to chime in. We want to hear about it. Send us an email or something, or if you've got any pictures, let us know, please. We want to...
Well, it's in that video on YouTube.
That video clip there.
The pyramid come down through the orchestra. They had a runway, and the pyramid, was built with the bottom of an electric parade float. I don't know if you did know that.
I did not know that.
Oh, well, I don't know how it could have happened that we would have had something like the bottom of an electric parade float, but it was not only similar, but exact.
Yeah.
Because it was made by people off hours.
Yeah.
Who used to do that.
Disney people that had the skills.
Yes.
That's neat.
So it would drive with the joystick. My pyramid would drive forward or backward or sideways. And at the end of the thing, we played the William Tell Overture together, too.
Yeah.
And, of course, you could see in that video on YouTube that they played the opening of the William Tell Overture, and then I played it, and I added the horse.
Yeah.
But that was the most amazing show.
That's great.
And it was really hard getting to rehearse it with an orchestra and making it okay. Because, you see, the guys and the men and women in that orchestra were really very wonderful, and they weren't haughty, and they had fun playing with somebody making electronic sounds while they were making wonderful acoustic sounds.
That's great.
And it was a truly great experience for me.
That's
and
great.
I'm happy that video exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because,
well, thank you, sir. That is an excellent story. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you, Terry.
Alrighty, folks. This is another Ask Michael, and we'll see you next time, sir. Have a great day.
All right.